I am going to start this vlog off, in fact, theme the vlog around a question of the day. The question is...
How do you come up with your ideas and find inspiration? Because I seem to be suffering with a block of imagination.
One of the answers is restrictions and pressure and improvisation around that. So, the situation I'm in today is I had a video booked I was really excited about. I wanted to make a giant Pokemon card using the laser cutter. The laser cutter is not working and it would be 10 times the amount of time to do the video without the help of that technology. So we're booking in a service for the laser cutter, but that's 3 days of filming I can't do now. But in the meantime, I have an opportunity to fill those 3 days with content. Yes, darling? Push you in? I'm also looking after this little one for a while and I've got to figure out what I can film. In the time that I have, I want to film 2 videos in the next 3 days. And I think the second one is going to be a collaboration with a little artist who I know has a really fun time painting. And I thought just a really simple, having everything lined up on Thursday to sit down with the little miss and do some painting. Do you want to do painting on Thursday? Yeah. That's Thursday planned, which means all we have to do is pre-prepare the set and then we have a shoot ready to go on Thursday. How old are you, B? You're like 3.5. So I have to schedule around her patience, but I know she loves doing it. But the vlog where B was doing art with you, Caroline, is like our best performing vlog in a while. You two were so cute together and you were really funny when you went to the camera and you went, "I'm back." Do you remember that? Then I have today and tomorrow, which is, I reckon, enough time to find a concept of something to muck around with. I have a list of ideas that I will go through and think, okay, what's clickable, what's fun, what do I feel like, all that. But if I'm not vibing with any of them instantly, I also have a lot of stuff in the studio that I've gotten for video ideas that have ended up on a shelf or on the back burner. So it's basically, one of the things I can do is walk around and look at stuff that I was gonna make a video out of one day and be like, oh yeah. And that is exactly what happened with the needle felting. That is a perfect example of a video that was ready to go and in a box. Actually, so was the scratch board one. Ready to go and in a box that I looked at and sort of went, yeah, I feel like that one today. And they've both been really well performing videos. So it's actually a cool way to do it.
Yeah.
Often stuff that isn't just an art medium like acrylic paint or oil paint is kept in a tub. There's probably some that I haven't seen in a while that might be video ready to go. So I'm gonna spend 10 minutes just looking around, see if anything tickles my fancy. So I brought in my right man hand Gareth to talk through a bunch of the ideas that we could go through. I realized very quickly through looking through materials, it's as much about what I feel like and what would be a cool video as it is about what is gonna be a good piece of content and most clickable. And that's where obviously Gareth, who fine tunes the full videos and also helps come up with some of these concepts and thumbnails, can come in and give me a hand. So we've come to a decision. It really comes down to like, okay, what's gonna be best performing, what's gonna be best use of the time, and what is gonna be fun for me. These are our finalists: flipbook animation or Japanese/Chinese calligraphy. However, both of them would be with a day and a half, making a little bit of a compromise to what I can output. Which is why we've picked the marker maker. This is a great example of a piece of content that's like, okay, it's ready to go. It could be hilarious or dumb or great. So there's a lot of exploration in the content, but then also it gives me an opportunity to be like, I'm gonna see how far I can push this. And we were also discussing there's 2 potential hooks here. It's the marker maker itself, can I make professional markers, or it's my markers versus Copics. So like it gives us a lot of strength for the content to sort of find the angle that's gonna perform best at. We love big projects, like the monster clay sculpture.
Multi-day project.
Yeah, like a 3/4 day video is kind of our happy place creatively, but it's also more of a high pressure place when it comes to content performance. Because if that's what we do constantly, if we find our fulfillment through that, but then they start to perform less because YouTube is tricky, the more that happens, the more dejected you get.
You might think with subscriber count that we have it all figured out.
No. Now is an opportunity for me to do some of these fun but sharp and quick and dirty videos that are still really great content, but they're anchored to something different than the substance of what I produce. It's the fun of exploration. And you know what? I think if it makes you genuinely curious, and if I'm genuinely having fun mucking around with it, then you got a winner. Oh yeah! turns out there are more of these at our local Kmart. So what I'm thinking, especially because I got kicked out of Kmart for filming in there before. Hello. Okay, all right, we'll turn them off.
You did.
We go film in Kmart, but we do it inconspicuously. I get a big trench coat, I put on sunglasses, you bring like a plant or something and you like film with your phone through the plant. We can make a joke out of not filming in Kmart. It could be a fun, stupid way of like...
I was trying to publicly embarrass
I know!
Let's see if we got a trench coat. I have wizard robes, I have a mobster coat, or a clown jacket. Leather jacket can be pretty light. I've got a hood, I've got a hoodie on, so if I'm like...
Then it just makes it look like you have to steal something.
I think that's sort of what I'm going for, is like...
Oh, really?
Like I'm going for subtle, but just like cloak is probably too weird.
What about like clown shoes?
Too
clown
weird.
shoes? Okay. Well, do you actually want to stick out like a sore thumb?
I want to walk the line. I want to
This
look
is
like
walking
I'm...
the line.
Alright.
This makes you look like you are about to steal something.
Okay, cool. As long as I don't look like I'm filming. Let's hit the road. Swinging into it. I didn't even have a content idea at the start of the day. Now I've 2.5 and we're filming on a location shoot, which we're not sure we're allowed to do. So we're being really subtle. Oh yeah, no, that's super subtle. Oh no, this is bad. Alright.
Good luck, sir.
A few moments later.
It's too easy. That's all I have to do to film in game mode.
Success!
Subtlety. That's all you need. Subtlety.
So,
Time for one question.
okay, one question. Is it hard to get everyone on your team on board with ambitious ideas, or is everyone just a natural go-getter?
I used to be a yes man.
Oh, with all my ideas. Yeah,
With all your ideas, I was very much like a yes, but I do call you on ideas
now
I
you're
just
like-
don't think are going to work now.
Either if you don't feel like it's a strong idea, which is really good when you're like, is this a video people want to see? In regards to ambition, I think everyone here is a go-getter. I don't think you can really function in a place like this unless you get hungry for the sort of creative vibe that we all have. Like you've seen in this video, it's rolling with the punches. Like the schedule will change on you like that. As long as everyone can try and keep in mind everyone's like capacity, what we're working on, what is going to work well, that will all feel fulfilled in, which we all try and do. I think everyone's like pretty on board for, what would you call it?
The ever-changing scope.
We always want to go bigger, and then ways like this is how we can afford that time, but also we try and make more of this stuff, as you can see. It's like we have cheat videos that we see as like easy things to do sometimes, but we never let that cheapen the content process. If anything, we know that we need to bring that to bring the joy in that concept to the fore as much as possible.
I love how transparent we are.
Yeah, very honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, let's face it. Like, we've all seen YouTubers do videos where we're like, you didn't spend very long with that, did you?
Yeah.
And we do it. Like, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've had some days where I've knocked out a video in an hour. Sometimes it's done really well, sometimes it hasn't. Often, that's actually just what I have to do. And especially now that we have a whole studio and a lot of people who work here, like, I can't not make a video. I just need to figure out what is the best choice of my time to make content that you guys will enjoy and that the team can get behind. Getting everyone's help and finding a way to make it fun as you go is the way to do it.
Love it.